Yo, good evening, and welcome to another weekly competition seed. We're gonna give this a shot since I got some energy. Would I like some hints? Can you tell I added something to right above my head to avoid some of that stuff? God. It's alright. It's alright. It's all good. Ugh. It's just funny because I think that whole seed was a bust anyway, so I'm not even that worried about it. It was pretty bad. But I feel like I have energy, so we're going to do this tonight. Because yesterday, man, I was dead. I came home, I slept for an hour, and then I zombied for the rest of the evening until I went to bed. And I did one of those awkward where I thought I slept a lot at night. Like, fell asleep a little after 10 o'clock. And then toss and turn, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to get up yet. I don't feel like I'm there. And I looked at the clock and it was like not even midnight. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? I was just completely off getting back into some sort of sleep habit. So, yeah. Brutal. And, hey, I'm just happy because this is the actual cadence of Hyrule tracks back in action because, yeah, I figured you'd be doing that. That's cool. I don't know if you heard, or I downloaded, when I was getting some of my MSU packs back, the one that I got for Cadence had this other track in it that sounded like, I don't know. It just wasn't the actual thing, and I'm like, I don't like this at all. So, luckily for me, someone in the Link to the Past Randomizer Discord in the MSU discussion posted a link that they had like a lot of backups saved somewhere, and so I was able to get quite a few MSU packs that I couldn't find anymore, and some of the ones that I used to have on my other PC, so I'm kind of happy about that. And there's a couple bonus ones that I got that I think you might find interesting when I decide to actually play them. I did play one of them, but I don't know if you were paying attention, so I don't think you saw a bonus one that I did. So I'll have to do that one again for you. All right. Hey, Austin, how are you? All right, guys, let's get this started. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, well, the map's out of the way. So helpful. Hello, walk. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oops, all crystals. I'm not complaining about that. Alright, good deal. So, psychologist, my friend, how's your first couple days back in action been? I mean, today you actually had, like, real work and not meetings, right? Or the last 2 days. I forgot it's Wednesday already. Monday and Tuesday were tough? Yeah. I mean, the 2-week break is amazing, but man, getting back into the swing of things can be a challenge. That's good. Yeah, they were just full office days. That's always harder. For sure. I knew Monday was. I didn't realize that Tuesday was for you as well. Yeah, I'll take it. Not the tree pull I was hoping for. Get in there. You start working with kids tomorrow? Okay. That's good. I mean, we just had so much change in the last, like, week. We have, new people in charge. And so far, it's been okay. I mean, it's only been a few days, but I would hope that it's going to be good. time will tell. But I'm so far, I feel like we got... Feels like a positive atmosphere, we'll just put it that way. So I hope it remains that way. Not that it wasn't necessarily positive before, but I feel people are more positive. Yeah, I know. Austin's been going through some stuff about wanting to finally upgrade his phone and then not finding what he wants in stock places, which is really annoying. We were chatting about it earlier. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. We got a couple more bombs. That's what I wanted. Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, unfortunately, the other thing, too, it's like, if your exact specs that you're looking for is not, like, a commonly sold set of specs, then it's like, you're going to have a harder time getting it through the carriers because they're only going to carry the top sellers. That's another reason why lately I've just been buying direct and not going through carriers for anything. Because they're not giving me a good enough deal. I mean, if they want to pay for the phone. But I might as well just turn mine in through Apple or sell it outright. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you for wanting to go... Of course, there's bombs there. I don't blame you for wanting to go with larger storage size. I mean, 128's okay, but it's just... In today's day and age, depending on what you do, like, if you store a lot of pictures, videos, because you do take a lot more... You do a lot more with photography and stuff than I do on there. I know that. That takes up space after a while. And it's nice to have that extra storage. Of course, you might do a lot of cloud-based storage as well. I'm not sure. Yeah. Alright, well, let's hope we get something good down here. Hey, a sword's good. Yeah, they want to sell those because they probably don't sell... Ooh, a fire rod, too? What is this? Okay. I forget. I think I have the 512, I want to say. I think I went up to 512. But the, is it the Pro Max that starts at 256? So I probably upgraded once with it. I think that's what I did. Okay. Well, we got our Zora money. Okay, Kane, I see you. Alright, let's check our Lost Woods. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's a lot of money. I mean, I look at it this way. Like, I spent it, and then this time I promised myself that I was going to keep mine for a minimum 3 years. Hopefully longer, as long as there's not, like, anything earth-shattering. Okay, Moon Pearl's pretty good. As long as there's nothing earth-shattering that gets released in the next couple years. Like, there is nothing going from the 15 to 16 that, like, makes me... Oh my god, I need to get that Okay. Alright, psychologist, where's the lamp? Because you know it's going to show up at some point. Yeah, exactly. I know. You know what I'm doing. Alright, well, there's no item there. That's at least a good sign, but I feel like we're gonna find a lamp soon. Besides, not like you would know. We could just speculate that it'll show up. But yeah, Austin, that's what I thought. 256 is the base for the Pro Max and for the 15. That's what I thought I remembered. Yeah, the regular Pro, they didn't do that. Which, I don't know if that's good or bad. I have a feeling that the regular Pro and maybe the Plus model are like the... Okay, well that's interesting. Are like the bottom two sellers. Nah, they just... T-Mobile's only going to carry the top sellers, and if they had them all initially, they ran out of them. And don't forget, they're mostly... Well, you're trying to buy a 16, right? That's what you want? So, I'm going to guess that they had so many of those, and then they sold a lot of them when the phone came out. And if it's not a top-selling spec, they're just not going to carry them. And that's unfortunate because it's what you're looking for, but that's just not what's sold. But that's the kind of crap. I mean, Apple themselves will have everything. No, that's fine. You don't have to do that. You just either have to... Oh, well, this was a garbage cave. That's great. What you just might have to do is either wait a little longer to see if they get it in stock, which is annoying, or you keep on looking elsewhere. I mean, like, Best Buy sells them, the Apple Store sells them. You just might need to go to, like, a different retail location and... Yeah, but T-Mobile has no motivation to get it in there. They don't care. They're only going to stock the big sellers, and... Oh, I did not want to do that. And if you don't want that particular device, they don't care. Well, yeah, because they know which ones sell the most, and that's all they're going to offer you. That's what it is. Holy cow. Oh, I should have fake flippered. Well, too late now. Instead, we're gonna do escape, I think. Escape in the eastern area. $350. It's about that time you realize that the person who's taking his trade-in was the Loch Ness Monster. Someone just made that reference the other day. Actually, it was someone posting on Reddit saying it was the first time they saw that episode. I'm like, how? But there's some people who are still discovering like older South Park episodes, and oh my god, the reactions that people had were so funny. Someone mentioned the phrase victim child, and I had to laugh because I knew exactly what they were talking about. Both canes? What is that? Oh, Lord, he forgot the victim child. Oh, God. Memories. When you got the XR. Oh, yeah. Isn't that kind of funny? That you got the XR. Now, how many years old is that phone? And they want to sell you the same memory for the one that you want to get? And it's like, nah, that's not really the same anymore. I'm at a last location in my progression today, aren't I? I can sense it. Yeah, so you're talking about, like, now 7 years. And, it's a long time. Oh, God. Why should today be any different? Yeah, you're right. You are right. Let's do a Gina, and then we'll have to go into... See if there's something early in Eastern. Yeah, at least they stopped offering 128, right? That's totally gone. 250, or did you say they offered 128 in one of them? Because 128 is stupid. They should stop offering that altogether. And I bet you with the next phones they will, if they didn't already. I didn't really pay too much attention to the storage in the 16 because I knew I wasn't getting one. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. Green pendant and Meyer. Oh, that's wonderful. We're going back, everybody. Ooh, okay. Crap. Nah, let's still dip into Eastern. So that gives me Death Mountain, but I can't do much up there. They offer the 128 on the 16 Plus. All right, yeah, and that's what it is. Then on the Pro models, they start you at 256. Okay. This is one of those where, is this the right play? Maybe not, but I'd rather go into Eastern while I'm here than come all the way back because we don't have a glove yet, so I'd have to walk all the way around to get in here. Yeah, because people bought them all. That's why they don't have any 256 models left. You know, the other problem is you're looking like right after the Christmas holiday, so their stock is probably pretty low. I'll bet you like in a couple weeks they would have a lot more options. I know what the website says, but the websites are wrong. I mean, they don't get as updated as you think they are. Like, and they could just be off because inventory isn't perfect, and they might need to go through and actually kind of go through and do a full inventory to update their stuff. And I don't know when they do that, but a lot of places do it at least once a year. So it just might be that it's incorrect because it's inaccurate. So I know they say they have it. Oh, fuck off, game. Man, now I feel so bad about this dip. Yeah, then you said they have it, but then they didn't because they didn't read it right or something. Look, I'm telling you, if you can get a fair deal through the Apple Store or Best Buy, I don't know if Best Buy has the trade-in policy. They might do it through Apple. Just do it. If it works out to be about the same, just do it. You're going to get what you want. All 3 dungeon items right off the bat. So I can get 1 item in Logic, but I'll probably go for the second one because why not? This is dumb as hell. If this is something helpful, that's amazing. Well, it's helpful, not what I needed. It's not... I did say helpful, not progressive. I got what I asked for. $48.75 for what? Oh, the trade-in? Yeah, I mean, the problem is, like, they maintain value, but when it's old enough, it's really, really hard to get a good value for it. I don't know, is the, oh, God. Yeah, we're doing a great job here. Let's go activate this flute and start checking the other stuff I can. I meant to go to Sanctuary. Cool story. Okay. No, the trade-in, like I said, when it's an older phone, if the phone's not going to get updated to the next operating system, or if it's only got like another year left of that type of life, the value of it goes down pretty significantly, because eventually it's just not going to get supported with updates. So then it becomes a security issue for some people down the road, and that, you know, that's the only problem. Yeah, see, it's got a year left, and So the value's not quite there unless people just want a burner phone. So, I mean, the other thing you could possibly do, and you might not be comfortable doing this, and that's totally understandable. There's a website called Swappa, SWAPPA. I've sold stuff on there before. You could search for the XRs on there just to see what they're selling for. But if they're not selling for that much, it might not be worth it. But you could at least check it out. All right, let's do our flipper checks real quick. SWAPPA. It's called Swappa. You can search for the iPhone XRs and just see how much they're selling for. If they're selling for a lot more than what you're being offered for a trade-in, you could consider selling it privately. It's pretty easy to do, honestly. Well, I mean, that's double the amount or more for the trade-in. You'd have to pay a little bit to ship it out, but you'd still end up ahead on that. That's something you could talk about and see if it's reputable. I've sold several things on it before. Most recently, I decided to get rid of my AirPods Pro because the Pro models don't really fit my ears very well, so I decided to get the 4s. And I sold my AirPods Pro on there just within the last month. But I've sold a watch and a phone on there at some other points too. Hey, psychologist. Guess who doesn't have to do AGA? I know, it's boring seed if I don't have to do a troll dungeon. I get it. Too freaking bad. Alright, we're gonna do the back of Escape, and then I think we're gonna go right to, well, we don't know if Thieves Town's gonna be a pendant or not, but that's hopefully, I'm hoping that, well, I could do Skull Woods too. One of those two should be a crystal, I hope. So we're gonna go right for that and start getting some dungeons done. But we're gonna go ahead and get the back of Escape first and see if there's any other goodies. We haven't seen the small key yet, so I'm hoping it's not here. Then it's just gonna be in Dark Cross. Nice. Alright, that's done. The reason you're going for the 16 USB Type-C cause my port the XR, it's all busted. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just also older phone. That stuff eventually just kind of breaks on it. So you're just ready for an upgrade. You've probably been using your iPad for FaceTiming more than anything else lately. Alright, let's see what our Dark World verdict is here. Oh, good. They're both crystals. Oh, I didn't even mark Meyer. Pod, Swamp, Ice and Thieves are the 5/6. Okay. Let's do it. That's good. Let's get these things out of the way. Okay, let's go right back. Alright, Eastern we got 2 of the 3 items, so I can mark that down at least. Alright. I need magic. I can get some though. There we go. Like that shit. All right, we got 2 keys. Let's go straight to the back. I am not dealing with your shit. Nah, we don't need that. Nah. Look, I'm not gonna diss Google stuff. I had the Pixel phones for like, what, 5-6 years? And they were absolutely fine. They had their issues too, but everything has their issues. Solid 25-minute Dark World Crystal. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and that's fine. Everyone's got their preferences with it. I mean, the only reason why I really switched to Apple is because I got to a point where I was not the only Android user in my family, and then the second last Android user decided to switch, and then I was the black sheep. And there's a significant... Oh, that's really good. There's a significant difference to... You know, if I'm the only Android user... Before RCS was really, like, put into mainstream, because I honestly didn't know if that was ever going to happen. And that is something that Apple was stubborn about, to be fair. I just kind of was like, you know what? Let's switch over so that I'm just on the same platform as everybody else in my family. You know, and for better or for worse, here I am. And now Apple gets all my money. Right. So we got 1 item in Skullwoods. Yeah, I mean, I knew it would be fine. I just wasn't necessarily thrilled about switching over. Oh, what the hell was that? About switching over at first, just because, like, it's just to go back and forth between Apple and Android. It is a pain in the ass to switch platforms. Okay, let's get rid of this guy because he's gonna piss me off. Come on. But it is really a pain. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Oh, we're gonna die. That's fine. We could just continue from here. Gives us a refill on health. I'm okay with it. right. Here? No. Gotta be in the last place we look. That's how this seed's gonna be, isn't it? Alright. We'll ride the hand out to victory, and we're gonna go into Thieves. Though we'll take a quick peek at the bumper ledge just so we know if there's anything there. Well, I think what really happened is a lot of Apple users did look at some of the Android features and like, hey, you know, it would be nice to do that. And that Apple really locked down a lot of customization options where you basically just couldn't do it at all. And even with what they have now, it's better, but it's still very restricted. But it certainly is an improvement over a lot of the things that they did or didn't let you do before. So it's progress. Well, I mean, they kind of created their own ideas, but there's some similar stuff. Like, even little stuff like doing a dark mode was such a welcome change. Because I like to use dark mode all the time. Yeah, I mean, I do have some Google apps on my phone just because we use a lot of Google stuff for work. So I do have a lot of their apps. And I still use, like, Gmail for my own personal stuff. I'm not going to switch that out. But Apple actually pays... Apple pays Google a hefty sum for a lot of things, actually. Or it goes back and forth. I forget who really pays who. I think Google pays Apple a bit because it is the default search on there, though I don't know if that's going to change a little bit with some of the Siri updates they're doing. But, like, there's certain things that they definitely work together on. There's no secret there. Okay, that's really good. Not that I necessarily wanted Pod to show up in Logic, but now Eastern's completely in Logic. I mean, it was before because of the fire rod, and now that I got the bow. Let's see, what else can we do? Start thinking here. Got one item. I don't know why the lamp has been showing up in Thieves Town a lot for me lately. Yeah, I haven't messed with the tinted too much. I think it makes it a little bit too monochrome for me. I like to have some different color on the screen, but I've seen some people's designs and they do make it look pretty good. But I don't think I want it myself. Whoops. That's alright, they played nice. Alright, do we only have one item? No, we have two. Excuse me. Good. Come on. Dumb. Let's get rid of these fools. Okay, snake. Freaking idiots. Here we go. What? Oh, the notification toggles are Android. I mean, they put their own spin on it. But they finally made it a lot more customizable on that end too. Like all the work they did with Control Center is kind of nice. Yeah, I thought I read that everything that 18 supports will 19 will also work on. So technically, it'll still work, but you might not necessarily want it. Yeah, I've heard about that. So, I mean, your phone still has a little bit of life for it, but like I said, I don't know who is really going to be the market for an XR still. So yeah, I understand the want for something new. I'm worried that I'm going to be feeling a pendant pod dip soon, but I feel like the seed's almost forcing me in that direction soon. I mean, there could be one more item in Eastern, and that's fine. Because I have to beat that anyway. But man, it's not giving me much here to work with. Alright, last item's on blind. Alright, is everyone ready for today's pun? It'll probably be a good one. Alright, here we go. 7 is a prime number of crystals. Ha ha ha. That's actually a new one for me. I don't think I've seen that one before. Alright, that'll wrap this dungeon up. Nothing. Well, we got a lamp, but that's it. Well, Austin, I'm going to guess that the other thing that they probably look at is they can still tell what types of devices are accessing the operating system. So if there's actually still a significant number of XRs out there that are working, and they tested out 19s, what they're at least going to put for 19 on the XR, and it's going to be fine, why not? I think the only time they really stop it is if they're going to upgrade the OS and they test it out on the older device and it becomes a complete, like, just slog of a device. And I've seen that happen in the past, and they got in some hot water for it because they essentially bricked some of their older devices to get people to buy new ones, and they got in a lot of trouble for that. So I'm guessing that they are going to be a little bit more careful about doing stuff like that. Yeah, well, and that's fine. If your old iPad did get an update, it would probably just become so slow, it'd be unbearable to use. I mean, I remember years ago, I had an iPad 2, not personally, it was something I got and I was using through work. And they updated to, I want to say at the time, it was iPad OS 7. Okay, I think it was before they separated it, so it was version 7. And it made the thing run horribly. It was bad. And you know, that more or less what I called turned into a brick. For what, your old one? It can still run that? Alright, there's gotta be something here, right? That ain't it. Well, that's not too bad, then. What a shit cave. The second boomerang when I just found the first one, and 2 friggin' shields. Come on. Uh... Okay. Yeah, because they just did some bug fixes, right? I mean, the good news is that they do release, you know, small updates for some of the older OSs. So even if you have a phone that's stuck on it, they do update it with some security stuff after a while, but it's not, you can't expect it for too long. And they don't really guarantee it, but they're usually pretty good about it for a while. Like, it seems like maybe for a couple years you'll get, like, security support, but that's about it. They really, after a while, they really want you to upgrade. It's hard for them to keep the software up to where it needs to be and make it work in an older device. You have the M1 iPad? Yeah, that'll work for quite a while. And the other, they think that their devices that have their own silicon in it are going to be good for a while longer. Like, they have some confidence that they're going to be able to update those for a longer period of time. So, time will tell. Alright, we're going to do this, and then I guess we go into pod. Because the other possibility is I save and quit here and do some other stupid stuff. Which, you know what? Why don't we do the stupid stuff? Because it's actually not a horrible idea. And we could just get the pod quickly if we need to with, at Flute 5. So why don't we do stupid things like check Agina's Cave and at least check what we can on the mountain, even though it's probably not going to lead us to anything, but we could just make sure that we didn't skip anything. Because the flute makes this a lot faster. Because I can what? Get 2 items and check a 3rd on the mountain? That's it? So, not ideal, but... And actually, since I don't have the mirror, I probably want to go into Eastern and finish it first. There is one more item in there for me. Your Mac is Monterey? Okay. What Mac do you have? M1 iMac? Okay. Does the M1 iMac not get updated past that? Or did you just leave it on that? What can the M1 iMac get to Sequoia, or did you decide to leave it on Monterey? I feel like the M1 iMac could be updated, but I don't really know all that. Yeah, I thought you said you had Monterey on it. Or is that something else? Okay, I see. I should have just looked inside first. But we're committing. Oof. Oof. Wait. Should we do something stupid? Let's do something stupid. Yeah, I think I started with Ventura because that makes sense because I have the M2 Air. Okay, that's not helpful. Oh my god, come on. That's really not helpful with what I'm trying to do here. We're probably not going to make it now. We'll see if I get a ferry up here. If not, we're probably just going to peace out. Okay. I think I can do this. It's gonna be tight. Oh, we had plenty. Ah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. All right, let's finish Eastern and then go into pod. All right. You think it's gonna be Mammoth or Redwood? That's a pretty bold prediction. You're hearing rumors? Okay. I mean, they've kind of done the nature thing over the last couple, so I don't know. I almost had that. Man, it would be really cool if this seed actually gave me something that would get me away from going into pod. I'm not anticipating it, but it would be cool. It would have to be like mitts, though. No such luck. Invite app? For what? An invite app, what does that mean? Oh, parties? Like, I'm not sure what type of parties are we talking about here? Like, actually, like in-person types things, or these like virtual? I have no idea what this is. Show your list of people invited to that event and who has already confirmed their attendance. Whoops. Integrate the parts system. Okay. I mean, I could see that helpful for like businesses when they go to conferences and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, there's already some stuff that exists like that, right? It's just not, Apple doesn't have it natively integrated. All right, let's find out what bullshit awaits for us in the Pendant Pod. Okay, I'll look at that later. I got this seed to play, and then depending on how much time I have when I'm done with this, I might do a little bit of a multi-world, async multi-world thing. I don't know if I'll stream that, though. I've been finding it more fun just to do those offline, honestly, because I mean, it's kind of like uneventful, because most of the times in the multi-worlds, because there's so many people who are playing. This is interesting. Must be 2 keys on both sides. Most of the people who are playing, there's so many of us. Every single time I open up an item, it's just an item for somebody else. And so it's like, it doesn't progress me, so it's not really that exciting, I don't think. Like, I have fun doing it, but I don't think it's a great stream thing. I stream like the first 1 or 2, and then I'm like, eh. If it's a live multi-world, I think that's different. Mac OS 16. Alright, we gotta still do this. Ugh, get out of here. I mean, I have the recent betas. I just actually installed 18.3 beta 2 on my phone. And it also on a couple other things too. But I haven't touched it. And actually, this one took a while. This one took a while to update. Had a feeling that was going to be the case. Alright, we got to get to the back. Get out of here. Well, again, it's an older phone. I have another friend of mine who's been doing nothing but complaining about his battery health and the percentage that he's been seeing, and I'm like, he's like, it's dropping way faster than it ever has. I'm like, well, maybe because the actual the thing that reads it is finally doing it correct. Have you ever thought about the fact that maybe it wasn't reading it accurately and now it is? And like, more than likely, that's what's going on. Oh my god, we've gotten all trash in here, huh? What should T-Mobile do? Give you a phone? That'd be nice, right? I mean, that's going to use the same exact inaccurate inventory system, so it's going to tell you that the phone's there. Oh, well, this is what we came in here for. Okay, we're missing the compass still. Alright, you know what? We're going to take a chance here. We're going to take a chance that we just needed the mitts, and we're going to go into Ice Palace from this point. This is going to be dangerous. We don't even have a bottle. We don't have half magic. But we gotta take a shot here. Ugh, because we don't have hookshot or mirror. And then if this is bad, we could just go right back in and kill Halma. But I think taking the risk here is the right call. And if we do beat it, we get access to Pyramid Fairy. Yeah, but like I said, if it's done digitally, all they're gonna do, Austin, is they're gonna go through the same exact inventory thing that they have on their website. It's still going to have inaccuracy to it. It's not like it's going to suddenly change the numbers. The only way you're going to know what they actually have in stock is to talk to someone at the store who could physically go back and count them. Okay. I mean, I've worked different types of jobs like that, and it's only as good as the employees are. And the reality is that could be off because maybe they had a theft issue. So it's going to read higher, but they don't even have the phone. It's sad, but that's the type of stuff that happens. Better. I had to have more patience there, and I did. Yep. They have to go look because they know their inventory thing is inaccurate. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get the bomb jump on the first or second try. On the website, but the store inventory count might be the same thing that they show on the website. That's why they gotta actually go look at it. So they actually go in the back and probably take a look at what they have in stock. That's totally wrong. No! Okay, now I gotta be a little more careful. Alright, we at least got it. It was sloppy, but we got it. That's one way to fill them up. Okay. We're gonna go this way, since we have the key. Take the hit. Get upstairs. That's like a habit right there, grabbing that heart. Alright, we got one item out of here, right? If 3 weeks pass by, or like Fork's gonna call them and see if there could be a lookout for. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a really good chance that after a few more weeks, they'll have more inventory because they're probably just like out of several things because it's right after the holidays, so they might have not gotten restocked yet. That's a real thing. We have the small key. I guess we attempt the bomb jumps here. Because this technically is a little bit quicker. Yeah. I know, it's hard to have patience with something like this when you've been thinking about it for so long. Ooh. That's a spicy item right there. No problem, Austin. Alright. Boots. I was worried I was going to hit that switch again. Oh, get out of my way. I'm like hoping one of these guys will drop some magic, but no way. Okay. Alright, that's actually good that we got that key, because we can get the magic in the room next to this. I don't know if we need it completely, but it's here. And a heart. I think we would have been fine because we filled up right there. Alright, so the last item should be on Cold Stare. I'm not sure how that one didn't hit me. Whew, okay, I'll take it. Really? Alright. We gotta go see if Mire is beatable. Because we can at least check the other locations there. We don't have a freaking mirror, though. This is really irritating. So you know what? Let's go check the bomb first. Let's check the bomb and Pyramid Fairy first. And then I can also check the Bonk Rock stuff real quick, and then we can go to Mire after we do those. And we'll see if Mire is beatable. Because if Ether opens it, it is. Not that I want to do that, but we still don't have a way to East Death Mountain, so I can't I can't go up there to check out anything else. This bomb might change a couple things. Your birthday's this month? Next month. February? Okay. Cool. I mean, you could always try to wait a little longer and see if someone will hook you up, right? That'd be quite the gift. I see. So it is kind of a gift. Yeah. Well, hopefully, as you get closer, you won't have any problems finding it. My first bottle and a book. Okay. I guess we're going to deserts. Cause why the hell not? Let's still check these bonk spots. Then we'll go to desert. Then we could do Mire maybe. Weird. Okay, that's a crazy set of progression. If the mirror's in desert, that's pretty messed up. No, I know. You don't want the same storage as your XR. We already talked about that. Okay, that is required. So, if I can get access to the other side of Death Mountain, Turtle Rock is beatable. Maybe. We don't know if we can get in, but the dungeon itself is clearable if we can get in. Okay. All right, let's go to desert. And I guess, hold on. Let's do the troll. Let's do the troll. You know what I'm doing. Let's do the big troll. We don't have access to this right now anyway, so I don't think it's going to be anything of value, but let's just make sure. I really think this is probably going to be trash. Good. That's what I had a feeling. Couch cash is just some money. We don't need it. Okay. You're holding? Oh, you can stop holding. I just wanted to read that pedestal, because if that pedestal had something important, that would mean we have to beat 3 additional dungeons, and we don't, so. I just was like, you know what? Let's, we can get there quick. Let's just make sure that it's not important, and it's not, so that's good. 'Cause that would make Psychologist very happy, but it wouldn't make me very happy. Because Psychologist likes it when I get trolled. Dash, dude. Okay. So this will be a small key. Now, normally I would maybe skip left side, but we haven't gotten a single item out of here, so we're gonna do it. And let's see if we get one or both items over here, and if there's anything good. Okay, so we have one item up here, and one item on the boss. Come on, game. Asshole. Such bullshit. I mean, I'm slowly but surely getting my crystals. But I need a hook shot. I don't necessarily need my mirror. But I do need a hook shot. Alright. So we got Lambos. We're gonna do this. Man, I'm gonna feel bad if there is one item sitting on Helma that I could have... I mean, no, there's an item there, but if it's actually a good one. I probably should have just finished the dungeon, but the mitts definitely got me access to some other stuff. Butt me right off. Bastard. All right. So, to recap. That mirror is booklocked, which was in Pyramid Fairy. That is amazing. Now, hold on a second. Now, let's look real quick. I'm not going to go into Mire even if I can open it, because I have access to Hera now. And the other side of Death Mountain. So I can't open it anyway, so that's perfect. There's a chance that I just need to go up the mountain and hook shots up there. And then this seed is practically over, which would be amazing. So we'll double check these checks just because, but then we're heading right up the mountain. I'll grab that, because why not? Little extra health doesn't hurt. Get what? It's back in order. What's back in order? Or in back order? That phone? Does it finally say that? Well, no wonder why they can't get it for you. But did something finally tell you that? Oh, so good. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. The book coming through. We need nothing else. I mean, I might as well open this because, you know, if we find silvers, which we won't. Right? Well, we might need a medallion. We might need a medallion. Okay, so I'm not going to get too excited yet. but I'm gonna just do this quickly. We can come back in here if we're looking for something. Oh, that's so good. So we're gonna take a look at what Turtle Rock is immediately. And we already got one item out of here, so... Oh, man, if the second item's on the boss, that would be amazing. Yo! Yes! Hera, done. Love it. Oh, man. If we have Ether to open up Turtle Rock, we are in go. And that's pretty good. Okay, that's just bombs. Alright, please be Ether. Please be Ether. Fuck. Alright, alright. Gotta look for it. We have a couple places where it could be right here, and then we can check the Light World locations over here too. We're gonna hope it's just on the mountain. Let's believe. I said let's believe. Okay. Alright, let's see if Spiral Cave's got an answer for us. Nope. We still got Paradox. And then if it's not Paradox, we'll have to make some choices. I mean, our highest density right now that we can do is Swamp, by far. So that is probably going to be my top pick if it's not here. Okay. So I think that's what we got to do then, is go down to Swamp, which sucks, but... we do have a lot of other bullshit things that we could do too, but... I think that's the first place we check is inside the dungeon. Which is kind of trolly in itself because... like, it could just be locked behind mirror in the first part of the dungeon, which, fine, I guess I could have come here, if, but who would do that? Someone probably would, because it's stupid. But if it's locked behind hookshot, then it makes you do the mountain climb and then come back. So whatever. I guess we'll find out in a second whether or not it's in here. It could be on Helma. We still have like the Smith Chain and Mushroom Turn-In and Powder Check and all that kind of crap that we could do too. But I'm hoping it's just in here and then we could just get right back up to Turtle Rock and finish. Okay. Beautiful. Let's go. Like, I'm feeling pretty good about this, but someone's gonna get this in like a 112 or something stupid because they're just so much better at the game, and I'm like, whatever, that's cool. But I gotta feel pretty good about this. Like a 118 go mode or whatever. Not bad. All right. All right, here we go. Let's hope that the layout of everything in TR is also favorable. That would make me very happy. Maybe it'll let me skip Laser Bridge. Since ideally I would like to go mode this dungeon, but it doesn't always let you do that. That's a good start. We can hope that there's an item or a dungeon item in the lava chest, and that would let us skip Laser Bridge. Ah! Well, we know we don't need that. I like that. I just got to get a little bit better at it. But I think if the chain chomps are just trolly, they're going to hit you no matter what. But I feel like that's a little faster in that room than what I was doing before. Good. That's a really nice magic drop. Okay, let's get... We're gonna get the big chest in case there's a small key there, because it does just route everything easier. Even better. That's a really nice item to find at this point. Little extra insurance. Plus, then if we have to do laser bridge, we don't really care as much because we got the magic for it. Yep, we'll have to do laser bridge. There's a key for a key. In the lava chest, of course. The bullshit is live. Who would have thought any different? Nah. I'm just gonna grab these for 2 seconds. Alright, we're just looking for a small key. Game's got jokes. Okay. All right. Time to get to GT. So required mitts in the second maze chest and pod, and required bombos in pendant swamp. So pendant pod and pendant swamp each had a required item. We never had to go into mire, which is good. Gotta love the trolls. Alright. Let's see if we get an early Bic here or not. Not there. Yeah, I didn't think that was looking so hot there. Alright. Nice. Okay. Now we'll carry on this way and see where it is. Not there. Okay, come on. Freaking wrong cane. Wow, we're gonna just fall apart here. Wait a second. Take the hit anyway, because I'm dumb. Alright. Is it randomizer room? God. Should have gone full right. I can't wait for it to be in tile room. All right. Okay, good. Well, It was deep. But that'll probably throw most people off. But we'll see. That spike needs to fuck off. Okay. Now the BMOS fires. You know, I hit the dash button and it didn't go right away, and had it gone right away, I wouldn't have gotten hit by the BMOS. But that's alright. You know, why are they all fast? Now you're not fast, and then I can't even get a swing. God, I hate Lamos so much. Whatever. I'm going for the lull silvers. Probably aren't here though. That's alright. I bet they're gonna be in Mire, which would be just funny because no one's going in Mire. Oh, never mind. Rewarded. Dude, thank you. double. I'll take one there. Another double. We just need one more. That should do it. Cool. We can have a solid Ganon. We might sub 140 this. It'll be tight, though. I mean, it should be... I think it'll be okay in-game time, though. It won't be 140 real time, more than likely. Unless he, like, gives me no teleports. Then maybe I get lucky. That's a good position. Very cool. Nice. Yo, come on. You can do it. Dude, a 1 teleport cannon? That's phenomenal. Wow. It won't be sub 140 real time because of the fanfare, but that's pretty damn close. There we go. Thank you for the GGs. That'll probably be like a 138 something in game time, so we'll see what that pops up with. All right, let's see how some other people finished on this one. That felt pretty good. I know I'm gonna get beat bad by a few people, but that's okay. I just, that honestly feels decent. So let's see here. Wow, one of the better runners got a 131. So if I'm within 10 minutes, I'm feeling pretty damn good. Someone else got a 137.40. I'll be right behind them. 150.26, so I'm good with that. 127.14, really good time from somebody on this one. They have a lot of text. Yeah, everyone's going to end up doing a Bombos hunt at the end because there's no reason to go into Swamp because, again, you're not going to get the items to go into Swamp until after you go up on Death Mountain anyway and find out that Bombos opens TR. 129.30, 140.33, so I'll kind of snipe that person. So I'm going to be middle of the road, but again, for me, I'm happy with a sub 140 on some of these seats because I'm still not... Like, the execution that other people do are just out of their damn minds. And I should really watch some of these VODs. Like, the person who got a 127 has a VOD up for this. I should watch it sometime just to kind of see how they do things. See if there's anything that I'm not doing. Just curious. Like, a lot of them are going to go for the Zero Cycle Trinex and stuff. I don't usually do that. I should learn it. I should learn a few things. But still... I feel like this is pretty good. So, my friend, we are planning on our next Gloomhaven night tomorrow, huh? Back to the grind, and we're going to see what the hell we got. Do we still have to beat the damn rider? Is that what we're doing? Son of a bitch. Dark Rider a bust? No! And then we're gonna go through and we're gonna pretend like we're gonna try it twice, but the first time will take us an hour and a half or two, and then we're gonna be like, no, we're good. As is tradition. I can't wait to get completely annihilated. You're holding this campaign hostage? You sure are. But that's okay. I mean, we got to just get good scrubs, right? I mean, it's not... The good thing about that game is at least you still gain the experience even if you don't come out victorious. Whereas, like, in a lot of other games you play, you just lose everything and start over from the beginning. Like, that's how, like, a video game RPG consistently works, right? So to know that you're at least still gaining something by attempting it is good, and that makes me feel a little bit better about it. So, like, if the whole time we were just, like, never actually improving, that's kind of shitty. But I'll take it. So, yeah, this was a seed. But like I said, I feel pretty good. Getting a sub 140 on this is sub 140 in-game time is pretty good. Last week I had a 139.13 on the seed that I ran, and then this week it'll be slightly better than that. Just a little bit. But it's good. I'll take it. Alright. Let's see here. I want to check something because... Yes. Okay. Let's just do a quick fast forward on this. Because I want to, even though there might just be you in here at this point, Psychologist, we're going to do a little raid here in a second. Because I am going to pop into Alucard's stream. He is doing some sort of Zooter I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if it's a multi-world or if it's just... He's doing a co-op Zooter with DT and Kirby, and it's going to be an absolute crap fest, more than likely. So I think that's what we're going to do. So there you go, 138.18. That's not too bad. On the lower end of 138, only 164 checks. I will take it. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out here. I am going to go ahead and set us up for a quick raid here to Alucard. So that we could check out some of his Zooter stuff. And we'll do that. And then we'll be back for Gloomhaven tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Let's go. See you later.